Hey guys, what's going on? Good morning. Welcome to our morning note. It is Wednesday, July 10th. Give me one second. I'm just checking an email. Sorry about that. Welcome aboard, guys, to the morning note. It is Wednesday. It is Fed Day. What does Fed Day mean? It means that today's the Fed decision day. Uh, First off, I wouldn't expect anything new. I don't think the Fed is going to cut any more rates or say anything different than what they've been saying now. So what does that basically mean? I'm pretty bullish on the market anyways. Guys, as you know, I've been bullish since 2300. Said podcasts, YouTube videos on everything. So I'm still rocking with it. Nasdaq hit 10,000, new all-time high, which is great news. Looking at a couple things here. I personally have a small position on futures, ES mini futures, micro mini futures. My other account, I got in at 32.14. I'm basically slightly green. I held it overnight. Um, Got a couple of positions open that I'm watching. A couple of positions I kind of took it in right now. I have the win, which I'm down on DAL. I'm down. Basically, try to get into that, but we got in. We're playing that continuation, but the rotation out of leisure and momentum into tech showed. So we did get cues yesterday. A couple other names I'm watching today is Tesla and Apple. Those are the two I really want you to focus on today. Remember when we did the watch list for the morning? Tesla looks very interesting. If you want to take a look at Tesla, they are expensive. Keep in mind, 1025s would be nice. Again, new all-time highs on Tesla, anyways, but it broke that fib line, which is the new all-time high, 100% retrace. So I just wanted to show you exactly what kind of level I'm watching. Again, as a shareholder, again, I've been bullish on it. It's one of our top 10 stocks of 2020. If you bought then you're pretty much on fire. We already broke that fib line, so it really is, wherever you think it's going to continue. Um, as a shareholder, I've been wanting to buy more. I have not, and whatever. I mean, I can't cry over spilled milk. I don't have tons of shares, guys, of Tesla. If I had to look here, Tesla, I have only 5 shares, guys, and I'm up 100% on that stock, which is nice, but I wish I'd have bought more. Don't we all have that? But Tesla, I'm watching. They are increasing production, or they're getting started the production on the semi trucks, so that is bullish on the stock. Ron Barron was on yesterday talking about that it's going to triple, what have you. He's been a big Tesla bull. 1025 is kind of the target I'm looking for in Tesla. Would I buy here? No, I'm going to buy in a pullback. If we get down to 103.57, which is the 100-day moving average, I'll add a couple of shares of Tesla personally on the portfolio. But on the trade side, option side, I really like the 1025s. I want to see the price on them and if we get demand on them. So take a look at that. It could be a quick scalp for maybe 30%, or if we get a continuation. It does love to move. You just have to be very nimble because it'll be expired on Friday. I have looking at Apple here. Apple did tap 349. If you wanted to take a look at a trade, you could take a look at maybe the 350s, 352 50s, or 355s. 355s may be too far out, but again, it's a breakout. If I were recommending a trade here, it would probably be for Apple next week, 355s. That'll give you some room to roam and roll from there. We do have the Fed, so it, again, could be a volatile session today. But again, I'm bullish anyways. So it's more of a bullish bet across the board. I also have Roku 120 calls that I'm in. I should be green in the morning. If you see my line here that I have set up, we did have that break this yesterday of about 115.14. Then we fell pre-market after market hours. So we did tap 115.10. 115 is that. Excuse me, on Roku. Give me a second. My headphones cut off. I have Bluetooth headphones. Give me one second, guys. Oh, my headphones turned off. Okay, just had to restart my headphones. Sorry about that. Let me make sure to connect my headphones. Sorry about that, guys. All right, I think we're set. Anyways, so looking at Roku, I have the 120 calls for this week, looking for that break of 115. We should be able to get it today with the continuation. I think that we actually tap right around here, right around 116.61. I'd get 40% anyways, and I'll move on. So again, Roku has been one of those hate it or love it stocks. I'm also a shareholder of that one. So that's what I'm in right now. Looking at EMD futures, if you're looking at the stock market in general, you could see here that the 50-day moving average has been kind of consistently been the support level, kind of around that level. So been playing that level 32.15. I think today we'll break that hourly high of 32.31. Only about 60 more handles to go. We'll get there. And but again, I wouldn't want to play SPY here. I just have one contract on E-mini futures. I rather prefer that because I don't have time decay on that. It's just a straight contract. So I just prefer to get that instead on the Fed day instead of buying SPY calls. Qs, if you want to look at Qs, it looks pretty wonky because of this really weird chart of this really weird candle that came out yesterday. This really big fall in this green candle. Looks like it's just a glitch, but it happens. It happened on Facebook before. But if you bring up a daily, it looks a lot better. Again, no all-time highs across the board. Right now it's at 245.09 anyways. So if you want to see continuation of the upside on Qs, you can start taking a look at the 250s and go from there, guys. But that's where we are. Okay, so let's answer some questions here. GS says, morning, I saw that you did a Roku call. Was the reason making the decision? Yeah, I just explained it on the Roku. So there you go. I just explained it if you want to take a look at it. The level here is 115, which is the resistance. That break, the next level I have is 121 is the target for the stock itself. We should be able to break that, and it's right above the 100, the 200, and the 50-day. So, and we had great volume on it, so I'm sticking with it. So the names I'm really staring at today, guys, are Apple and Tesla. I want to see if I can get something out of it. Amazon, again, I missed out on Amazon personally. I own the stock too, but again, it's still moving. It is at 26.43 and it's continuing. Just got to be very careful trading that thing. If you really wanted to play risk, you could play the 2700s if you wanted to. But again, you have to be extremely careful because they are expensive. Just keep that in mind. All right, any other questions this morning? Thoughts on AbbVie? AbbVie, let's take a look here. AbbVie looks pretty bullish continuation here to the upside, 97. Let's see on the daily. Oh yeah, 97.86. Let's see if we break 97.86, the new all-time high, and see where you go from there. I don't own the stock, but if you're trying to play calls, I would say wait for that break of 97.86 on the daily before you do anything. BA 260 dead. Let's see that. Yeah, we have some BA calls too. Um, Again, it's really based on the Fed. Let's see if we can get that break above 240, but a rotation out. Again, it's really on the Fed today. If we get a nice bullish run, Boeing should soar with it. It's dragging airlines with it. But again, nothing is dead yet. We've had this before. I remember very vividly with IWM where everyone said, is it dead? Is it dead? And it bounced back. Same thing with NVIDIA. We had NVIDIA last week, turned pretty basically at break even. So again, nothing is dead yet. We'll see what we get. But again, we're right now at 214.78. We need to retake 220 first and then to 240. But 240 is very key. If we can get to 240 by end of day, which is very possible with this stock, let's see what we get. I think NVIDIA breakout day is today. Yeah, I agree. Again, tech, rotation into tech. The level I have for NVIDIA is 372. If you break that, we may just even add a position on it because NVIDIA is looking very solid on the 1 hour chart. But 372 would be a nice level to get. I own the stock as well, so I'm seeing to see if I can maybe add some more, but on a pullback. I only like to buy stocks on a pullback, guys. I don't like to add stocks on the way up. Very rarely do I do that. I think the last one I did was Amazon. And then for Apple, if you want to buy some more, it'd be the previous all-time high would be the nice way to get back in. The previous all-time high, I believe, was 329-ish. Let me go on the daily and take a look at that. Yeah, the previous all-time high is 327. If you break down for the whole 327 in the future, I would go ahead and buy some more Apple there. But until then, it's kind of like you're just buying more onto the upside. Thoughts on AMD? AMD I didn't play yesterday. It did break 57. Looks very interesting. Again, rotation into tech. I could start taking a look at maybe the 58s for today, for this week. Haven't heard much out of Micron from you lately. Micron has been just one of those weird ones, and Micron is the laggard of all the chips. I prefer to play Nvidia or AMD instead. And Disney's pretty much just not doing much here. Just basically range bound here. So until you break to 127.95, I wouldn't really touch it. But again, today is the Fed decision date. It's at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I wouldn't expect much, just a heads up. But the ones you should really focus on, maybe three names: Apple, Tesla, and Amazon, big cap names. Those are the ones I'm looking for, and Roku. So that'd be four. Looking at those names, and let's see what we can get some continuation to the upside. Again, guys, be nimble. It's Wednesday. Apple, if you want to play, you can play next week. Amazon, since it's so expensive, you'd have to play this week. And Tesla, same thing. So again, you just have to be careful, practice proper risk management across the board. You know your own account, you know your risk tolerance. Looking at Square, Sean is asking, Sean, I want to see if Square can break 92.96, the high, before I play a breakout. If you want to play a breakdown, you have to break the 200-day, which is 84.79. But Square looking pretty solid, but not much to do here yet. And Tesla is kind of falling from the high of 989. I think we break 1,000 today. Just a heads up. All right, guys, we'll leave it there. We'll catch you tomorrow for morning note. If you have a trial for a single group, I'm sorry we do not, but we do have a 14-day refund policy. So if you join and you don't like it within 14 days, we'll just refund you either way. All right, guys, we'll leave it there. GARcapitalFX.com. Make sure to like and subscribe our videos. We really do appreciate it. More great things to come. And I'm working on a couple things here. Let's see if we can do another live trading session together and with real money, of course, and see what we can do. Maybe make some money together live on YouTube. I'll see if I can set that up for you guys. All right, guys, we'll leave it there. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow for the morning note.